Okay, so again, this is ATMS. Okay, on 17 November, we thought this is a nice stopping volume. Okay, because the volume is climatic. But again, we don't know when is the highest volume. Okay, because sometimes when the price drop, it will come with a bigger volume as well. So the best is that you want to see a immediate support building around this area. Best is that they close back up. Okay, over this bar to ensure that this bar have more buyers than sellers. Okay, but of course, obviously ATMIMS that time have more sellers because the price continue to drop further with even higher volume. Okay, now these are the things that we want to avoid in most of the tech stocks. Okay, at the moment. Okay, we want to see the support is building over here and subsequently able to close up higher. Okay, there's a few things we want to look into. Right, I think today, this morning, there's one member asked me about Miko. I think Miko, not exactly having the patterns, but I think you can try to find a similarity. Okay, so for example, over here, right, price drop, okay, drop, notice here, high volume, and subsequently the price trying to close up, okay, over the high volume down bar. Okay, now this is a nail spread compared to most of the tech coming with wide spread. Okay, so nail spread is so-called back holdings. Okay, so it's slightly different with stopping volume. Okay, but the theory is the same, right? So from here, they make a pullback, reverse. Okay, so this is how we want to look into the high volume areas. Okay, so if you look into like some of the bank as well, CMB. Okay, remember bank also the other day they have a big drop, but subsequently they're holding well, right? So this is a gap area. Okay, so drop, high volume, holding well 2040, but of course this is not as bad as all the tech here. Close back up. Subsequently try to go into the uptrends. Okay, so if you look into RHB, okay, same thing as here. They successfully close, okay, the gaps. Okay, here hit resistance, close. Okay, so potentially they might retest here again, right, to make some pullback, okay, before there's a continuation. So closing a gap is a good sign. So if you look into some of the, again, going back to technology as well, because they are having a kind of similar symptoms right now. We've got high volume, okay, but again, no confirmation yet. Okay, I don't see the price move up, building support. I haven't seen the support over here. Yes, today some got spring, okay, but we need few more bars, okay, and best is that they're able to close back up, okay, over these gaps over here, right? So again, few things that you also want to monitor. You want to avoid inverse pullback. Okay, so maybe yes, a technical remote may happen soon. Okay, but if you notice that your 2040 has got uptrust, okay, be careful on the inverse pullback. Okay, I think in this chart over here, GradTech, it actually do have a symptoms, okay, of inverse pullback before they make a big drop over here. So this is the one, right? It dropped below 2040s, first sell off bar. Okay, here you try to push up trust, drop. Okay, so you want to be careful on the inverse pullback as well. All right, so okay, today I think I only got like 13 to 14 people over here. So type of one for me, if you understand so far, right? How to look into high volume. Okay, how to look into high volume, especially in technology currently. Type of one for me, type of two for me if no. Okay, Susan said yes. Okay, Susan, yes. Okay, how about others? Okay, probably just let me write it down. Okay, so cumulative volume. Okay, cumulative volume can be back holdings and stopping volume. Okay, stopping volume. Okay, but again, do remember, like in the case of ATIMS, all right, cumulative volume. Cumulative volume. Okay, I put it CV lah, cumulative volume. Okay, needs to come with confirmation. Okay, so again, we want to avoid something like ATMS. Okay, high volume doesn't mean it will reverse immediately, because sometimes it sell off with even higher volume. Okay, before it go into sideways accumulation, right? So if let's say got gap, okay, close above the gap. Okay, close above the gap. Okay, so yeah, one more thing I need to emphasize over here. Sorry, this is number 3. Sign of strength below the cumulative volume bar. Okay, And number 4 is best is that it close back up, okay, on the gaps. Okay, so this is again recently shown by all the banks counters. Okay, if you look into CMB, they close above the gaps. RHB, I think I showed it earlier on as well. I think like ABNB also, they are kind of doing the same things, okay, trying to close back to the gaps. Okay, again, this is to show that there's still a sound strength in the background. Okay, all right, so I think so far only got Susan and Yiming reply to me. How about this? Okay, how about this? Okay, do let me know if you got any questions. Okay, so probably I will just share with you, okay, some of the example, right? So okay, now again, very important to look into the overall sectors. Okay, I think the energy is doing pretty well as well, right? Currently, they are trying to push back to 2040 areas. Okay, with green pentagons, still in green pentagon. Let's try consumer. Okay, consumer is a bit weak because of the high volume recently. Okay, now let's look into some of the sectors screeners. I'd like to look into sector screeners. Okay, so this is energy. Okay, we focus on energy, and I think just now we look into plantation as well. All right, coastal contract. Okay, anyone here still remember how to use the reaccumulation patterns? Okay, we use the 3 month and 1 month. Okay, so let's look into 3 months and 1 month. Okay, we want to look into 3 months is higher than 1 month to see is there any reaccumulation or not. Okay, but seems like nothing much. Okay, because I believe that 3 months ago, most of the energy sector also coming in slightly a bit downtrend. Okay, so unfortunately, you can use reaccumulation at the moment. Okay, so about 6 months. Okay, less than the 6 month, I think coastal contract against 3 months. All right, so Baraka, but this is below 10-cent counters. Hibiscus. Okay, so let's do into coastal contract and hibiscus. Okay, this one will break above the reaccumulations. Very nicely. All right, this is the gap here. Okay, so this is the area of reaccumulation. Okay, can anyone share me what is this? Okay, can anyone share me what is this? What is this pattern called? Yes, correct, Susan's. So okay, this one come with a shakeout. Okay, again, a shakeout doesn't mean every time it will break out, but most of the time it will hit certain resistance. Okay, so shakeout is a very good areas, okay, to monitor. Okay, so probably later I'll share with you one of the shakeout stocks that I'm focusing as well. Okay, so let's look into hibiscus, okay, because it seems like long-term wise they are still in a reaccumulation or accumulation. Okay, yes, so looks like they are still in a very nice setup overall. Okay, for hibiscus over here. So okay, now because we are using currently I'm using the 6 month. Okay, 6 month again 3 months. So probably if you want to, you can actually switch to weekly chart to look into the overall long-term trends. Okay, so here gaps. Again, similar things that we're going to apply over here, like what we just discussed in the tag earlier on. Okay, so gap has to close, right? So here, resistance. Here another one, resistance here. This is uptrust, okay, because it gap up, close lower. Okay, subsequent break, first pullback. Okay, so this is a first pullback. Okay, after it break on the gaps. Okay, after it close the gaps. Okay. So here seems like, of course, based on risk to reward, it probably is not there anymore. Okay, but who knows? Maybe it will make a little bit of pullbacks against after 1 or 2 weeks, close to 2040s. Then your risk to reward is slightly better. Okay. Now, if you look into market stages, okay, again, something interesting about market stages, I think all members you all should try to focus. Okay, moving forward. Okay, especially for those that who maybe, okay, some of the new members or new traders, you all do know what is the overall strength, momentum of the chart. Okay, probably you want to use the market stages to help you out. Now, for example, if you look into this period over here, right, this period over here. So this is a period that most of the time I won't really participate, of course, because why? The red colored bar is dominating, okay, this period of time. So this is telling you that the weakness is still in there. Okay, we want to look for more green first. Okay, less rates. Okay, then we only want to look for the area to trade. Okay, so this is like telling you that the strength is coming back. Okay, the strength is dominating. Okay, in this period of time. Okay, another things that you want to look for is that yes, it's in red, but you want to see the rate is getting lesser. Okay, for example here, okay, big drop, okay, rates touching the green here, right? It's like, it's touching below the green line, okay, which is, the oversold area, okay. And the next time, the next round, okay, when it turns to red, it actually hanging, okay, kind of close with the yellow colors line. Okay, let me zoom in so we can see better. Okay, so here, okay, seems like it didn't go lower, okay, to the green line, and here even better, right? It's trading below zero but above the yellow colors line. Okay, so it didn't go into the area of weakness area, okay, the oversold area. Okay, so this is like telling you that yes, maybe they're still seller, but the sellers is getting lesser. Okay, before they turn back to green, pull back, okay, healthily, another one, pull back healthily before they make the break. Okay, just want to check, right, because I got like 16 members over here. Any one of you actually attend the ETF course, okay, last week? Type A for me, yes. Type B for me, no. Okay, Susan. Okay, Izudin, no. Okay, Izudin say no, he didn't attend. Okay, so far I think I've got 2 members reply to me. How about others? Okay, now for those for members that if you didn't, okay, Lahi, okay, if for members that you didn't attend, best is that you can watch again, okay, the recording, because we're going to open up the recording for 30 days. I already posted to the Telegram channel, okay, because on the section, okay, I do explain about the market stages, right? How you want to use it, okay, to check the overall strength of the stocks. Is the stock currently momentum, or maybe uptrend, downtrend, okay, on how you want to use it. All right. So okay, now this is a quick one for high-risk. I think over the step is pretty okay, right? Just that if let's say you're based on short-term trading, okay, probably your risk to reward is not there anymore. Okay, so this is the resistance. Okay, we use here as our support. Okay, so again, if you want to have a better one, maybe just park alerts over here. All right, if let's say it drop, okay, make a nice pullbacks, okay, probably this is the one that you want to look into. Okay, if not, what I do is that, okay, let's try. Okay, again, this is for new members, okay, or if you are new to tradings, you're not sure where is support resistance, okay, probably you want to use it, right? So this is based on the latest support resistance. Okay, you can use this information to build your trading plan. Okay, so for example here, stop loss 0.78. Again, this is just a suggestions, okay, based on the latest support resistance. 78 and a half is around this area. Okay, let me erase. Okay, and based on 360, the TP1 will be 89. TP1 will be 89. I think today it hits here. Okay, and then it drop further. Okay, and TP2 will be 93. Okay, I think that's the resistance area, 93. Okay, around this area. Okay, so this is suggestions, okay, on the support resistance based on 360. Okay, so if you want to, you can actually try to build your trading plan, okay, by using this information. Okay, so for example, if you want to increase your potential risk to reward, okay, maybe I just want to wait somewhere around here, 820, okay, to my so-called the cut loss point, it'll be around like 5%. Okay, to my this TP2 areas, okay, I got around like 13%. So this is how I try to increase my risk to reward at least 1/2, or maybe in this case over here, I got potentially to get 1/3. Okay, if I don't have a very good risk to reward, maybe I just go for the next trades. Okay, so okay, let's look into others. We got hibiscus earlier on. Let's try cherry mint. Okay, so we got 6 month 23%, with 3 month 3%. Okay, so let's look into cherry mint. Maybe cherry mint is slightly better compared to hibiscus. Okay, again, we're going to use the same methods. So today we got uptrust already. So this is also a bit like far away from 2040s. Okay, and maybe we want to wait for the pullbacks, okay, to happen. So again, we do a very quick long terms based on weekly chart, because since we are using the 6 month, and the 3-month, but this chart haven't closed the gaps, unlike high biscuit. So maybe it will hit somewhere around here. Today we got some uptrust ready. Okay, again, this week we haven't closed yet. I'm not sure what's going to happen within this week. So let's say got uptrust, maybe they got a chance to make a pullbacks again before they want to try the resistance again. But again, if you look into the market stages, the movement is pretty much the same like high biscuit. Okay, but I think high biscuit is like better because the green color is they got more green colors, okay, compared to Charmin. Okay, if you put side by side. So here, red, okay, a big sell off over here. So here also, selling is very huge. But if you noticed here, getting lesser, the latest one also getting lesser. Okay, so probably you want to wait for the next potential pullback to look for the entry. Again, you can use this 360 over here. Okay, again, this is for our members. If you didn't attend for the masterclass, you need some helps to determine where is the support resistance. Okay, you can use this. Okay, but again, by combining this, okay, you know where is the area that you should look for ideals entry. Okay, because you can calculate, okay, your risk to reward. Okay, we look for some things that probably haven't really moved up yet. I don't know about Bumi Armada. Let's try. Okay, this one also slightly heading to resistance. Okay, but Bumi Armada is, yes, definitely is much more better. Okay, because again, if you notice, the green is dominating. Okay, so since this is last 2 years ago, November 2020. Okay, it's dominating with green market stages. Okay, nice pullback. You notice over here, right? Nice pullback. Nice pullback. Okay, we got a kind of like low volume areas above zero, below green. Okay, for those that who attended the US ETF section. Okay, big drop. Okay, green drop again. So if you notice here, huge selling here. Yes, got sellings, but definitely getting lesser. Okay, again, this is a sign of reversal, okay, and potentially going to accumulation. Okay, so here getting lesser turns to green, okay, with some pullbacks patterns, okay, happening around here. So all right, let's look into daily chart. Today also got uptrust. Okay, hopefully you hit resistance and make a pullbacks again, right? So this is the one that you maybe want to check again. Okay, where is your ideal supports, resistance, and you try to build your trading plan, okay, around the areas. Okay, any questions so far, or you all understand so far? Okay, the market stages, everything. Type a 1 for me, yes. Type a 2 for me, no. All right, okay, so far. Okay, Izudin, thank you for replying. Okay, just stop me if you got any questions. Okay, so this is we just go through one only for the energy industry. So let's go to plantation, and later on I'll probably share you some of the stocks. Okay, because I think like last week we have a kind of weak market, but some stocks actually they are still holding well above 240s, and of course above sound strength. Okay, so let's look into plantation. Okay, plantation for the past 3 months also seems like don't have much of the trends over there. Okay, we're going to use 6 months. Okay, we're going to use 6 months, and we're going to compare it with 3 months. Okay, so most important is that I don't want to see rate. Okay, because I think rate most of the time they will have a big distribution. Okay, if let's say 6 months is green, 3 months is red. Okay, so for example here, DH plantation, right? 6 months is almost 30%, but 3 months it dropped more around 15%. So you know that for the past 3 months ago, they're having a big sell-off, okay, or distribution. Okay, so in this case here, it seems like, yeah, doing a big drop. Okay, so of course I want to look for more green. Okay, for example here, it dropped. Okay, for example here, it dropped. Okay, you can notice that the rates mostly is below the green color lines. Okay, so this is a heavy sellings in this area. It's slowly turning to green right now. Okay, so maybe it goes up again, drop again. Okay, but this round, okay, I want to see red. The red color is lesser. Okay, but against the red colors is above the green line. Okay, the green line. Okay, so it's trading between 0 and and yellow color lines. Okay, this is to tells me that okay, probably the selling is getting less. Okay, in this area before we want to look for a chance for us to re-entry again. Right. So do remember, most of the time, if let's say the price goes up, okay, especially you see this kind of bar. Okay, now just want to check, okay, with some members over here. What is this bar? Okay, what is this bar? Okay, Laihi, what is this bar? What is the name of this bar? Yiming? Okay, Susan, okay, BC, correct. Okay, now especially when your chart, okay, got BC, right? This is again a sign of weakness. Okay, yes, climatic. Okay, it's buying climax. Okay, so this is a buying climax, and followed by the price drop below trend 40. You know that this is a sign of two things. Okay, it will go into distribution. Okay, which is I think that happening right now, or maybe a reaccumulation. Okay, reaccumulation I have to confirm again because yes, the volume is coming in, but not very high volume. Okay, but most of the time this is going to last for a few months. Okay, so you want to monitor your market stages to ensure the selling is like getting lesser. Okay, before and look for trades. Okay, I think a very good example is like here on the left hand side. Here, okay, here lesser. Here also. Okay, here seems like a little bit more, but it slowly turned back to green. Okay, green is dominating. Okay, so you want to check like somehow like this kind of patterns, okay, in the charts there. Okay, so this is TH plantation. I think I just shared with you all just now. I kind of like overall because for the past 6 months it goes up 26%, and 3 months, okay, it seems like moving sideways. So this is like telling you that the chart has been sideways for the past almost 3 months ago. With the background of uptrend, okay, against reaccumulations, okay. So no much red, okay. I think only got a few bars here, got red colors, okay. Mostly they are still in green or gray, right? So this is the area that you want to look for more sound strength, okay. The gray colors area, you want to look for more sound strength, okay. It can be NS, test, or for those that who attend a masterclass, it will be COC, okay. So no much of a weakness right now. All right, so if I look into the other one, okay, let's try MH. Okay, MH I think a bit weak, okay, in this past 3 months. Probably TAN. Okay, let's do into TAN. Okay, TAN, nice trend. Okay, nice trends going up nicely. Nice pullback overall. Okay, nice pullback overall. So if you want to enter pullbacks, okay, probably you wait for these market stages, okay. So based on previous pullback, okay, they actually trade within the above zero line and below the green line, okay, which is I think happening right now. Okay, so probably this is the area that you want to monitor. Okay, so okay, if I study closely over here, right, so this area, right, this is the area that they are trading above zero, below green. Okay, so anyone want to share me, do you spot any sound strength? Anyone want to share me, do you spot any sound strength from here? Okay, I think like Laihi, Yiming, I think Doreen as well, right? Susan's, you all should be able to pick this up. How about Pojen? Okay, I think for masterclass student, you all should be able to recognize, okay, the sound of the patterns inside there. Yes, correct. Okay, yes, there is a COC setups, okay, in the areas. Okay, there's a COC setup in the areas. So another areas that having a same patterns, okay, so it's just trading above zero but below green. Okay, so this is the area. Okay, here we got spring. Okay, so if you again attended the masterclass, okay, the pullback patterns with spring. Here pullbacks, okay, green pentagon probably is the confirmation on the spring, right? So here's another one. Now this is a bit tricky, but because here it doesn't show any clear obvious sound strength. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't really show a clear sound strength, okay, but sometimes it will show a clear obvious sound strength, like for example these two areas. So this is the area that probably want to continue to monitor further. Okay, hopefully we'll see a best one will be COC. Okay, weekly charts slightly bit far from trend 40, still pretty trending overall. Okay, so this is like telling you that yes, probably you don't want to you know, enter a lot, okay, because maybe, you know, a big pullback might happen anytime soon, okay, because the weekly is pre-trending, okay, and keep hitting the red colors, okay. Probably you want to look for more short terms, okay, not for, you know, let's calculate, okay, from here to here it's already almost 50%, okay, so you don't expect a 50% movement again, right? Because the weekly chart has been hitting the green colors line, sorry, the red color lines, okay, for a couple of times. So maybe you want to give yourself a realistic returns, okay, maybe just, you know, 10%, 12% like this, okay. All right, so this is how I normally use it, by combining the weekly and daily, okay. Hopefully it helps you all too, okay. Now this is Taan. Let's look into that. Okay, pack maybe no, because it dropped 30%, okay, something that I'm not interested. Okay, let's try Kim Lun. Okay, let's try Kim Lun. Okay, Kim Lun as well. All right, so this is a drop, pushing back a bit similar like P metal. Okay, hopefully it will, not only P metal, a bit similar like Costa contract as well, but hopefully it will touch the low of the gaps here. Huh? If you look into Costa contract, right? Okay, here we got the drop rates, right? You try to push back, gap up. Okay, tested here, push. Okay, so for Kim Lun, okay, so similar like here, rates, they try to push back up, you know, forming like a shakeout. Okay, hopefully it will test here. Okay, so this is the area I want to look for low risk. Okay, low risk entry. Okay, now the other thing is that again you want to use the market stages. Okay, again here is the ideal entry. Okay, above zero, below green. Okay, above zero, below green. Okay, so here. Okay, so hopefully we'll see more this kind of bar, okay, forming around this area. All right, weekly chart. Okay, I think weekly chart, this is slightly better than Taan. Okay, because Taan keep hitting red really. Okay, so again, like I said just now, if your chart keep hitting red, expect some pullback. Okay, here pullback, right here pullback, right. Okay, so but for Kim Lun, okay, seems like still got some rooms to go. Okay, seems like got some rooms to go. Okay, so again, we want to look for daily chart, low risk entry. Okay, daily chart, low risk entry. Okay, all right. So okay, I think that's how I normally use it. Okay, by combining the sector screener. Okay, and go to sector screener. So we're here to look for the overall trend. Okay, and I combine with market stages. Okay. Now let's look into some of the stocks that I think is worth to monitor. Okay, moving forward over here. So MBSB is one of them. Okay, because it recently completed a shakeup. Okay, against I like to use the gap as my support resistance. Okay, some of the chart it come with very obvious support resistance. Okay, if your chart got gaps, okay, it's easier. Okay, with some downtrend as well. So here gap up, right, immediately resistance, support, NS. Okay, it's a confirmation of supports. So here gap down, okay, turn back to resistance, pushing back to here, and this is like a shakeup. Okay, why? This gap down come with lower volume, average volume. Okay, but it's not that high overall. Okay, and some more. If you look into here, got some weakness bar. This is like an uptrust bar. Okay, so it make a shakeup. So this is the area that it actually kind of like offer a good support area for you to monitor. Okay, so we already have a low volume, okay, on the closing of Friday. So today seems like also going into low volume. Okay, at the moment we are doing this trading right now is almost 340. Okay, so far for me this is considered low volume. Okay, this is for MBSB. All right, so now this is I think one of the stocks that come with kind of good shake-up patterns. Okay, at the moment. So the other one I think is Cocoland. Okay, hopefully today is still low volume, which is yes, still low volume. Okay, so now another things that you want to look into is that you want to of course now at the moment they are actually above zero. Okay, above zero but below at the green line. Okay, so we want to see a few more, right? So this is the area that you want to check for sign of strength. Okay, you want to check for more sign of strength. Okay, weekly charts. Okay, weekly charts a bit close with the upshots there. So aim for short terms. Okay, aim for short terms over here. All right, so yep, the other one is CWG. Okay, CWG also got shakeout patterns. Okay, here very low. Notice here. Okay, so let me erase. Again, we use the gap, okay, as our support resistance. Okay, here, gap. Okay, from supports, drop, resistance. Okay, so this is like a shakeout area. Okay, rates. Okay, lots of rates. Okay, so rate is dominating. So these are areas that we don't want to look for entry. Okay, because O is still a bit weak. Okay, assuming you're looking for daily chart. Okay, so when it turns to green, shakeout completed. Okay, here gonna round again. Okay, but this round, if you notice, the rate is not that heavy compared to left hand side. Okay, which means sellers still there, but very less. Okay, here another one. Okay, so we got like a 2T with low volume. Okay, so this is potentially COC. Okay, and we got very low volume. Okay, today volume increase, right? So hopefully with this shakeout, you got chance to retest the previous resistance. Okay, so again, you can calculate your range over here. Okay, this is a 17% range. Okay, make sure you try to look for the lowest entry. Okay. Again, if not, you can go to 360 here. Let's look into CWG. So this is for new members or new traders. Okay, if you are still not sure, okay, where is the right support resistance, okay, you can use the 360 to help you out first. Okay, so for example here, this is stop loss 44 cents, which is around 10% from the current price. 440, okay, will be, let me erase. 440, I think will be around this area. Okay, here. And your TP1, TP2, okay, is around 53. Okay, both is the same. So it's 53. 53, I think, is the top of the uptrust. Okay, so this is the area. Almost 20%. Okay, so again, maybe you want to put your alert slightly lower. Okay, so you can try to lower down your risk. Okay, and at least get 1/2 of risk to reward. Okay, if there's no 1/2 risk to reward, again, do the same things, repeat again. Okay, go to the screener and look for the other stocks. Okay, any other things that you want me to cover for today's section, or any other stocks that you want me to do a quick review, or any stocks that you think is interesting, you want to share with me today? Okay, B plan hitting resistance. Okay, here we got rates. Looks like a shakeout for me. Okay, now this is a bit similar to P metal. And I think P metals, okay, if you look into P metal, okay, sorry. Okay, how do I undo this? Sorry, anyone know how to undo? Forgot how to do it already. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now let's do into P metals right here. Rates, still in red, okay, and this one still in red, okay, not interested, okay. But it's slowly turned to green, okay, so it turned to green, okay, hopefully, right, we will see, a candles that above zero but below green, okay, and of course, couple sounds right. Okay, so again, shakeout, reaccumulation, okay, shakeout, reaccumulation. Okay, let's look into some stocks. Okay, we'll do Pertama, HPMT, and Eden. Okay, Pertama, HPMT, and Eden. Okay, we take this three, then we will close for today, this week. Okay, weekly trainings over here. All right, Pertama. Okay, looks very, very similar with P method actually. Okay, the trend, everything's still good. Okay, but again, if not sure you're looking for entry exit, okay, but again, obviously, if you're looking for entry, I think they are started to do some pullback, because why here we already hit almost like 4 bars. Okay, let me zoom in. We got almost like 4 to 5 bars. Okay, it hitting above the red line. Okay, so again, this is not to ask you that it's time to sell, time to entry exit. Okay, but it's to ask you to prepare. Okay, what is the thing will happen soon? Okay, which is currently they are doing a pullbacks right now. Okay, so well, again, if you are looking for entry, this is like I say, this is an area that is ideal. Okay, for us to look for a chance for low risk entry. Okay, overall I think it's good because the green is dominating right now. Okay, rates. Okay, if you notice the rate here, it didn't have a huge selling. Okay, mostly it's above the green line. Okay, so I think still okay. Right, HPMT. Okay, HPMT currently in red. Okay, currently in red. So maybe you want to monitor for a few more days. Okay, not sure you're looking for entry exit. Okay, but daily chart currently is in red right now. Okay, if let's say if I base on weekly, currently is in gray. Okay, so the next thing is that I want to look for more sound strength in this area. Okay, we got 1 uptrust, 2 uptrust. Okay, so this is a big resistance area for HPMT. Okay, so if not, I think the next green you can try to look for short-term trades. Okay, but make sure you need to turn to green back. Okay, in this few days. Okay, to ensure that there's no lots of red bar. Okay, which means that they are still in a very healthy kind of reaccumulation. Okay, for HPMT. All right, let's look into the last one. This is Eden. Okay, looks like a reversal. Okay, looks like a reversal. Okay, check weekly charts. But what I can say is that for Eden, they are still dominating by rates market stages. Okay, so which means overall the trend is not there yet. Okay, but if you look into, again, we want to check the left hand side, because few things we want to check what is the type of smart money you're dealing with. Okay, because if I look into left hand side over here, this chart, right, seems like they got lots of this so-called pump and dump. Okay, example here, pump, dump. Okay, here green, it turns back to red very, very fast. Okay, so here's another round. Okay, it turns to green, uptrust within few days, drop again. Okay, I think here's another quick one, drop again. Right, so this is a big one, all right, but again, within like few days, here it drop again. So this is a pump and dump stocks. Okay, and this spot money is a pump and dump kind of players. Okay, so if you really want to trade, if you see uptrust, you need to exit from the market. Okay, but I just want to share with you that the overall market stages, they are not having a nice trend. Okay, so every time hit resistance or you see this kind of big uptrust, it's time for you to think to sell. Okay, for this counter Edens. Okay, so okay, any other questions? Probably I'll take 1 or 2 more before we close. Okay, if let's say there's no questions, okay, I will close today weekly trainings. All right, so with this, thank you for joining me today, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.